Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure to take part in this fourth edition of the International Conference about ITC for Language Learning, organized by Pixel in Florence, Italy. My name is Caridad González, and I'm from Valladolid, Spain. I'm an expert in communication, specifically in education and culture. My presentation is about online social networks and how they are innovative ways towards the boost of collaborative language learning. Online social networks are modifying the space-time of the scenarios where the communication process was occurring until now. The field of education cannot be unaware of the innovative, revolutionary way of communication which new technologies are affording us. Teachers must use it in order to turn it into a great ally in the learning process. I'm going to explain what are online social networks, why they are useful as educational resources, how teachers can use them, and finally an example of learning foreign languages using online social networks. According to 6-degree separation theory, everyone is on average approximately 6 steps away from any other person on Earth, what means all of us would be interconnected by a very smaller number than we first thought. Graph theory defines a social network as a social structure made up of individuals called nodes, which are tied by one or more specific types of interdependency, such as friendship, common interest, or knowledge. All nodes have the same importance. It's a real democratization of society, ending with an only one point of view about knowledge. It's an amazing revolution of communication never known before. Online social networks are web services which let people stay in touch through all resources that Internet allows. They're not specialized in any resource, being their only one aim to put people in touch with themselves, however the way is. Online social networks allow to build a public or semi-public profile inside a closed system, to make a people list which is maintained some connection with, to see their contact lists. We can make two classifications of online social networks, one by software and the other one by features. By software, we can find vertical. You can create your private social network and keep it entirely under control, or horizontal, public and free social networks open to everybody. By features, they can be microblogging, which differs from a traditional blog in that it only allows users to exchange small elements, such as short sentences or links, or complete social networks, where you can use all features of Web 2.0 without limits. Examples are Twitter, a microblogging and an horizontal online social network, Edmodo, a vertical microblogging, Facebook, a complete and horizontal online social network, or Ning, a complete and vertical online social network. Why are online social networks turning into that significant and useful educational resource? The new generation of students doesn't know the world without Internet, and its most remarkable characteristics are very social, constant need of communication, multitasking, superficial vision of information, and high ability in tacit knowledge, which means informal learning. Informal learning is more and more important for the education system, and online social networks are an excellent communication vehicle for knowledge construction based on social relations, conversation, collaboration, and shared work. Online informal learning is built on the idea that a shared problem is easier and adds good items to learning process. Online social network can be used to stay in touch with the students, but a very interesting usage is staying in touch with other teachers and educational institutions to update their knowledge and learning methodologies, and to develop collaborative working as well. Online social network can be used to stay in touch with the students, but a very interesting usage is staying in touch with other teachers and educational institutions to update their knowledge on learning methodologies and to develop collaborative working as well. Online social networks are a useful new way of communication, but teachers must know not only how to use them, but also how to use all the tools Web 2.0 offers to learning process and which one is the most suitable for each educational objective. Web 2.0 is the term used to describe tools and applications on the internet that allows us to collaborate and share online. This in contrast to previous less interactive websites. It's a concept, not a product. The most remarkable Web 2.0 tools for teachers are to create contents, post, mind map, and educational podcast, to create and download contents, edublog, educational video blog, and wiki, and to create online index links, social bookmark, webquest, and newsfeed. Online social networks have several advantages to learning a foreign language, such as deeper immersion, higher development of language skills, higher motivation, and flexibility. The proposal is that online social networks are ideal to create a learning community and to base its work in problem-based learning. Organizing foreign language students in working groups, students identify what they already know, what they need to know, and how and where to access new information that may lead to resolution of the problem. The role of the teacher is as facilitator of learning who provides appropriate resources of that process. There are several online social networks specialized in learning foreign languages such as LiveMocha, Busuu, or Babblu. With Facebook and Twitter, there are countless possibilities. For example, a social bookmarking with a selected websites about learning the language, or audio podcast recorded by students in order to improve their pronunciation. A collaborative creation of stories, following to someone interesting by Twitter or news feeds, such as a writer or a politician, or create a word cloud from Twitter hashtag as conclusion of an activity. As summing up of this presentation, I like to say that teachers shouldn't see the change of attitudes, abilities and competencies of new generations of students as a problem, but also natural evolution in the development of collective knowledge which they must accept, adapt and take the most of. Online social networks make easier and faster the communication between teachers and students, and the usage of all the tools from Web 2.0 helps boost education process with collaborative and informal learning, especially for learning foreign languages. The main value of an online social network, it's not you can upload a photo or link a blog, but the high is to stay in touch people among themselves, and learning and teaching are based on communication. According to the conference rules, the time for presentations is limited, so I can't explain all the tools and the resources that teachers can use as exhaustive as I wish. If you need further explanation, you can contact me. Thank you very much for your attention.